As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care. Choose Mon Health. Feel the difference.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it.
See, I
the
can't
smell
hear
of the
Steve
fresh
very
baked
well.
breads and cakes in the bakery.
I can just barely
Welcome
hear
to
him.
Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. Don't get lost in the National Pharmacy's computer network. Your locally owned pharmacy, Beldina's Pharmacy, is there with local hometown service. At Beldina's Pharmacy, they've known you your whole life. They know not only your medical history, but your family history as well. They work with your doctors to come up with the overall treatment that's best for you. Beldina's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Masontown. Whether for prescriptions or over-the-counter medications, trust Beldina's Pharmacy in Masontown.
At the Landing Dental Spa, we know that teeth aren't the only things that go into a smile. Sometimes it's the thing we've lost or gained. It's the moments that we never forget, the road less traveled, and the destination. It's life's firsts, big firsts and little firsts. What's in a smile other than teeth? It's all around us, and nothing makes us smile more than seeing yours. The Landing Dental Spa, in network with most major dental insurances.
My dad started Delano's back in 1971. With hard work and a love for his customers, he had to succeed. Plus, there were 5 of us little ones at home to feed. The tradition continues. Introducing Imperial Bedding and the Almost Heaven Collection. Double-sided, flippable design for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds. Customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop tossing and turning and visit Delano's and see what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
Highland Pharmacy in Brewston Mills can take care of your whole family with over-the-counter medications, and they can easily transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Highland Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 on Mondays, 9 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 304-379-6919 for Highland Pharmacy on Main Street in Brewston Mills. Highland Pharmacy, looking forward to serving you. Preston Family Pharmacy is everything you expect from a friendly neighborhood pharmacy, and then some. A convenient drive-through, flavorings for children's medication, even medications for your pets. Preston Family Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturdays, and 9 to 1 on Sundays. Call 304-329-6979, and you'll see the difference at Preston Family Pharmacy, right across from Walmart, Kingwood. Preston Family Pharmacy. Let us be your pharmacy.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care. Choose Mon Health. Feel the difference.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. Don't get lost in the National Pharmacy's computer network. Your locally owned pharmacy, Beldina's Pharmacy, is there with local hometown service. At Beldina's Pharmacy, they've known you your whole life. They know not only your medical history, but your family history as well. They work with your doctors to come up with the overall treatment that's best for you. Baldina's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Masontown. Whether for prescriptions or over-the-counter medications, trust Baldina's Pharmacy in Masontown.
At the Landing Dental Spa, we know that teeth aren't the only things that go into a smile. Sometimes it's the thing we've lost or gained. It's the moments that we never forget, the road less traveled, and the destination. It's life's firsts, big firsts and little firsts. What's in a smile other than teeth? It's all around us. And nothing makes us smile more than seeing yours. The Landing Dental Spa, in network with most major dental insurances.
My dad started Delano's back in 1971. With hard work and a love for his customers, he had to succeed. Plus, there were 5 of us little ones at home to feed. The tradition continues. Introducing Imperial Bedding and the Almost Heaven collection. Double-sided, flippable design for years of comfort and durability. We also specialize in adjustable beds, customized comfort at your fingertips. So stop tossing and turning and visit Delano's and see what a double-sided mattress looks and feels like.
Highland Pharmacy in Brewston Mills can take care of your whole family with over-the-counter medications, and they can easily transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Highland Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 on Mondays, 9 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 304-379-6919 for Highland Pharmacy on Main Street in Brewston Mills. Highland Pharmacy, looking forward to serving you. Preston Family Pharmacy is everything you expect from a friendly neighborhood pharmacy, and then some. A convenient drive-through, flavorings for children's medication, even medications for your pets. Preston Family Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturdays, and 9 to 1 on Sundays. Call 304-329-6979, and you'll see the difference at Preston Family Pharmacy, right across from Walmart, Kingwood. Preston Family Pharmacy.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care. Choose Mon Health. Feel the difference.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh-baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
Back in Preston County, Buckwheat Festival, and it's school day here in Kingwood. The rain has set in. It's been one of those days. The wind is whipping around, but there's still people on the parade route. Hi, I'm Terry Cochran, along with my wife, my beautiful wife, Peggy Cochran. She used to be probably one of the most important people to ever hit the stage around here. She's probably marched more in this parade than anyone else ever did. You started at what age, Peg?
Well, it was before I started first grade, because we didn't have kindergarten way back then. So I marched in 36 parades. One year I got the flu and thought I was going to have to skip out on one, and I can remember my mom took me to Terrata to Dr. Harriman. He gave me a big shot of penicillin, and I was on the parade route the next day.
So we could consider you the Michael Jordan of this parade, I think. But anyways, we're here, and there's people out on the parade route. The rain has been steadily coming down, but it is...
You know, Terry, it was 12 years ago on this same day that we actually had the parade canceled. We had very stormy lightning conditions, and that's why it was canceled. But we're not canceling due to rain or snow. I mean, it's a tradition. You march.
That's right, and they do a very good job of putting this parade on, the Kingwood Volunteer Fire Department. And they're going to put it on today. So we're going to read down some of the information that we've got to get in here before the parade starts. I'm going to let you talk about some of the girls on the floats, the junior princesses and all that. And
I'm going to start out with the children's court. The King's train bearers are J.C. Russ and Slayton Feather. The King's crown bearers are Nolan Hardesty and Alicia Schaefer. And J.C. Snyder and Shelby Wilhelm. Sorry for my notes. I normally have a lot better notes than this, but because of the conditions, you have to bear with me. Queen's train bearers, Maslin Stratton and Brooklyn Bram. Queen's crown bearer, Mavie Hardesty and Faith Aguasiva. I'm sorry about the pronunciation. Mason Balsadella and Crew Boring. And then we'll move into the children's or junior princesses. Addison Moyers, Blair Rhodes, Kaylee Ringer, Laura Stemple, Nora Maggie Taylor, Macy Thomas, Aubrey Welch, Paisley Adams, Livy Baker, Kylie Barr, Alexis Goss, Caitlin Gribble, Josie Higginbottom, and Olivia Hillary. Between the banner hitting me in the back of the head and the raindrops falling on my glasses, I have a little issue going on. Senior Buckwheat escorts, Cole Turner, Colin Wyatt, Landon Bolliard, Lucas McVicker, Colson Manco. Senior princesses, Mariah Laguerre, Kendra Naselrod, Madison Taylor, Harley Wilt, Shayla Brandt, Rebecca Cummings, Abigail Hubbard, and Aries Jennings. Our second maid of honor this year is Olivia Coombs, daughter of Doug and Melissa Coombs of Masontown, and the second runner-up to King Buckwheat, Caden Hayes, son of Erica and Melissa Hayes of Kingwood. First maid of honor, Ella Cease, daughter of Joe and Amanda Cease of Kingwood. First runner-up to King Buckwheat, William Eastep, son of the late Paul and Chrissy Eastep of Kingwood. And then salute to King Buckwheat, Connor Gibson, the son of Sean and Julie Gibson from Cranesville. And then Queen Series, Julia Phillips, daughter of TJ and Bridget Phillips of Masontown. The honorary parade marshal today is Shauna Bloom. And the honorary, that's tomorrow. The coronation officials today were Dr. Kevin Blankenship and Miss West Virginia 2024, Jennifer Ruther. Last night's King Fireman was Shad Green from Aurora, and Lady Fireman Sharon Fall, also from Aurora. Congratulations to them. We also have some tributes this year. The Ladies Auxiliary are paying tribute to Janice Crane. Janice was with the auxiliary for many, many years and played a big part in the festival with the coronation and so forth and so on. And then also Mary Pop Walker. Everybody knows about the bear suckers, and that's where they originated. Mary was an icon of the town. The fire department would like to pay tribute to Larry Marshall, Lieutenant Jay Craig, Bernie Moyer, Bill Armstrong, and local icon Joel Bean.
This was the first year that Bernie Moyers hasn't been here to do the judging of the fire apparatus. He was always the one that they counted on to be here to do that, and he passed away last year. So, and he taught more firemen in this county than I believe anyone else ever did. He was an instructor, a very good instructor, and he even taught a lot of the classes that I were in, and he was a great man.
Okay, Terry, I don't want to point fingers at anyone, but who do we blame for this weather?
I'm not sure.
Do we blame Evan? Because I think it was the assistant chairman from last year.
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
Maybe.
Or do we blame Chase Thomas, who's the assistant chairman for this year?
Well, I don't think they can stop a hurricane, but that's
well, we
about
definitely
what happened.
Needed the rain, that's for sure. And what better time than Buckwheat Festival time? It rains every year.
Yeah, that's right. Well, right now I'm going to jump in and we're going to go down our major sponsors for this parade as we watch the color guard start down towards us. We'd like to thank Prodigy, fiber to the home, the way internet should be, lightning fast fiber optic technology. Call today to see if we're in your area. And by Mon Health. Preston Memorial Hospital, your close to home family hospital. You don't have to leave Preston County for that medical treatment you surely need. So Mon Health, a Vandalia health system. And by Shop and Save. Over 80 independently owned and operated stores throughout West Virginia, Maryland, New York, and Ohio. 3 great stores here in Preston County, Reedsville, Terrata, and the newest store in the plaza in Kingwood. All right.
Okay, folks, we're really going to wing it this year because we have no notes whatsoever. So bear with us, and we'll try not to be too boring. I did share on Facebook the link to watch the parade, and it's not just right now. You can go on there next week or the week after and watch. You can pull up old ones and watch. So we hope you enjoy that because we don't know how many more years this is actually going to happen.
All right, this is the Preston High Knights Battalion Junior ROTC Color Guard. As they come through first, I'm going to stand.
I don't know if I can.
Very sharp looking unit coming through from the Junior ROTC. After that, we're going to see several units from the West Virginia State Police, Kingwood City Police, the Office of Emergency Services.
Current conditions here at the festival are 72 and windy, and it looks like the rain will probably end about the same time as the parade, Terry. But tomorrow is looking pretty awesome. We have several Old Faithfuls along the parade route. Lots of umbrellas. I bought this windproof umbrella on my way. I thought, how can you make a windproof umbrella? Oh.
What do we see coming around the turn right now? It's the Batmobile.
And Batman will be down on Hero Avenue, I believe is what they're calling it, at 4 o'clock. Yes, they're going to call it Heroes Avenue, and that's formerly Browns Avenue, right in front of the community building at 4 p.m. Performing this evening on the live stage are Brennan Edwards, Clay Justice, Jordan Harvey, and Tyler Braden, and that's from 4 to approximately 9.
All right, right now, right in front of us is the Mountaineer Challenge Academy. They have brought their group today, and they are looking sharp out there. Coming through right now, several units from the host fire department, the Kingwood Volunteer Fire Department. Engine 56 leading the way, followed by Squad 5, their rescue apparatus. And bringing up the rear is Tower 5. Those guys have had a long week, and this rain and everything that's going along doesn't help things out very much. But they're doing a wonderful job keeping this festival going each and every year. Can't thank the Kingwood Volunteer Fire Department enough for all they do. Now this is where it's going to get confusing for us, so we're just going to you're going to have to bear with us because we don't have a list of everyone that's coming through today.
Terry, I got an idea.
What's that?
We could take a live call.
From who?
Whoever. Somebody could FaceTime me from another state. Or I could FaceTime someone else.
There's the general chairman. There's Evan Hardesty. And right behind him is Chris Thomas and Emily. He's the assistant general chairman. And he was in charge of the weather, but don't tell anybody. School day chairman Todd Seymour is the Preston High School principal for this year. Right behind that is the school day assistant chairman, Lynette Ryan. And the Honorable School Day Parade Marshal,
Shauna Bloom. Shauna, if y'all remember, was band director here, I guess, probably for 35 years. Maybe not band director, but in the school system for 35 years.
And I believe that is Brad Martin in the car following that. The assistant superintendent, Brad's the superintendent, the assistant superintendent of Preston County Schools, Angie Varner. Angie Varner.
Angie.
Is it? All right, now we got to get set up for Her Majesty herself as she comes up the street.
Once again, Julia Phillips, daughter of TJ and Bridget Phillips. And I have a little trivia for you, Terry. Well, maybe not trivia, but this is info.
Okay.
Julia, I believe I got this correct, is my 4th double cousin.
Yeah.
Now, whoever can figure that one out, let me know. She is absolutely stunning, beautiful. The whole court is just amazing.
Got a good shot of her on the float. Then followed closely by, I believe these are the...
These are the senior princesses and their escorts.
Wind picking up just a little bit. But the rain has held off.
So far.
I shouldn't have jinxed it. That's the senior princesses float with the their escorts. Junior princess float coming up right now. And we tried to get all those names in earlier, so we don't have...
We'll try to hit on the parents and where they're from tomorrow. Hi, Blair.
All right, here comes the majesty himself, King Buckwheat, the 82nd.
Once again, Connor Gibson, the son of Sean and Julie Gibson of Cranesville. Connor helps his grandfather maintain 750 acres of farmland. I believe this is Jennifer Ruther, Miss West Virginia. She was the coronation official.
Miss West Virginia.
And that's the Miss America system, not Miss USA.
Okay. And right behind that, another coronation official.
That's the King's coronation official, Dr. Kevin Blankenship.
One of the bands coming through, and we don't have any information.
That's Josh Salisbury, I believe. So I think this is, this is Trinity Christian Warriors band. Maybe that was, I'm sorry, maybe that wasn't Josh. Yes, it was Josh.
We heard it. All right, the Rotary float coming through right now. Preston County, the Kingwood Rotary float. And that's the Kingwood Healthcare Center, serving with pride. Kingwood Healthcare Center. That's a nice looking float. Followed by the van. We're trying to adjust our monitor here a little bit so we got an idea what's coming through. The wind's not allowing us to cooperate very well here.
Donna's House of Hope. That's in loving memory of Donna Funk, who had Donna's House of Hope in Tunnelton for many, many years, secondhand thrift shop.
And coming through right now is the West Virginia Caring float. Hey, there we are.
See a lot of waivers on there.
Yep, I think we know a lot of them too.
Former announcer Melissa.
Yep. It's the West Virginia Caring. Another band coming up right now. That could be Westwood Middle School. I'm not sure.
I think that's probably correct. With no notes and no banner, we really have like to guess. Westwood.
All right, let's listen.
Look, it appears like about 55 members, and that's not bad for middle school.
All trimmed out in their black. Is that on black and orange, Peg?
Red.
Black and red, okay. Westwood Middle School. You know how colorblind I am. All right, it's the Cub Scouts. This is the Reedsville, West Virginia chapter of the Cub Scout Pack.
Our bags kind of...
Yeah, they're not going to see us right now. The bag's got the camera covered. Wind just picked up.
I think our neighbors are on there.
They say the lineup's on here somewhere, but I can't find it. Maybe you can. Another unit from the Boy Scouts of America going through. And then we have another unit as a tractor pulling it, the Mountain Lion Club from Aurora, West Virginia. Let me go see if I can fix this bag here. It's quit raining. I might just take it off. All right.
There's an event lineup on here for each day, but I do not see a parade lineup.
Yeah.
Let me keep looking, though.
Clear Mountain Bank, Preston County, proudly serving Preston County for over 130 years. We're missing our Air 1 today. We couldn't get it up in the air due to high winds. Hopefully tomorrow when things clear up, we'll be able to get Air 1 in the air for the Farmers Day Parade. Riggins Brothers Band going by right now, providing some music out of the back of that SUV. In the turn right now, we want to talk about Mon Health. The Vandalia Health System, that's the Mon Health float coming through right now. Choose Mon Health, feel the difference.
I'd like to remind everyone that you can go online and see the Buckwheat Festival program book, page by page. So if you were unable to come out and get one of those historical program books, you can go online and look at it.
All right, in the turn right now is the Central Preston Wildcat Marching Band. They got to march last night through the parade. And they're back out again today. Fine job by the Central Preston Marching Band. That's the Tear Out of Volleyball Lady Eagles. And the Rollsburg River Lions, something, the banner blew up on them.
That website for that book is online.flippingbook.com, and then you look for the Preston County Buckwheat Festival. Online.flippingbook.com.
Oh, we have a big band coming up here shortly. get set up on them here pretty soon.
Jessica Bernadowitz is Teacher of the Year, and Lariah Moats is Service Person of the Year.
And then right behind that Jeep is the Nick Miller and Angel Stahl. They're Teacher of the Year and Coach of the Year from South Preston. All right, let's watch downstream as we see the Lincoln High School Marching Band.
Lincoln High are the Cougars, and I do believe they come just about every year. Sharp-looking unit.
Let's take a listen. Lincoln High School Marching Band from Shinston, West Virginia. Wow, what a sharp group this is.
From West Preston School, we have Sarah Rose is the Teacher of the Year, and she's the County Teacher of the Year, and Michael Tortolo is the Coach of the Year. There we go, Jared Brewer from Preston.
Jared!
Jared! Jared! Jared!
Oh, here he comes. Jared Brewer. You better.
Hey, what happened to your hair?
Teacher of the Year, Jared Brewer. Hopefully we can get him there on the camera. I don't know. There he is. For a second. All right, there's Central
Victoria
Preston.
Johnson and Lisa Weaver, Coach of the Year and Service Person of the Year from Central Preston Middle School.
Followed by Brad Reed from Preston High School. He's the Coach of the Year at Preston.
Okay, this answers the question I had in the back of my head. The Preston County Unified Middle School Band.
Yes.
You know, we saw a couple bands go through already, and I'm not sure, but I believe there was something in the past about on school day that the kids could march in their own band or they could be a part of the unified band. So that's a possibility.
Yep.
But these are members from all of the middle school bands or middle schools in Preston County.
Yeah, we saw Central Preston go through earlier.
Right.
So and I believe West Preston was in last night. So, all right, here's the elementary, Fellows-Ville Elementary School, the Wolves.
The Fellows School Service Person of the Year was Karen Bolliard, and the Teacher of the Year, Carrie Uphold.
Whoa!
Whoa!
About to blow us down here. What a gust of wind that was. Woo! I thought we were going to lose the tent for a second, Peg. Forever in our hearts, Donald Michael Post.
Don Post was recently passed. Don was a county icon. He was loved by so many people as a teacher, principal, educator, just a friend. He was just such a community person. Hardly ever do I ever remember hearing a bad word about Mr. Post. Zoe Thorne is the toddler Miss Search of Recovery, followed by East Hardy High School Cougar Marching Band from Baker, West Virginia.
They come a long ways over here today.
I would say so.
Wow, another gust of wind. They can hardly hold on to the flags as they're going through.
Hey Terry, look here.
Hey! It's pretty rough out here. The East Hardy Marching Band. Over past Moorfield. Wow, this just kicked up all of a sudden about halfway through the parade. I'm making it rough.
Well, I guess I'm glad that I don't have to try to read anything since my glasses are wet and the wind's blowing so much.
Yeah. We're just going to let them go through, Peg, today. We're doing the best we can out there, people, under some harsh circumstances. Mountain Laurel Medical Center going through right now. And then we got a small float coming up into view. As soon as we see the banner, we'll be able to tell you who that is.
Playland Grow Daycare, located in Reedsville.
And behind that is a nice old antique automobile. That's Woody the Elf.
Woody the Elf.
Hi, Woody.
Riley Weeks.
That's from the Mountain State Forest Festival, I believe.
The Preston Marching Band.
Yep, Preston Marching Band.
Right behind Woody.
That's a pretty
They look
good.
pretty good.
Yeah, that's a pretty good sized band.
Abby! Abby! I'm sure that was Abby.
Abby.
Riley. Well, it was Riley.
Okay.
Kim Riley's daughter, Abby. No, you're good.
Preston Marching Band. The Bulldogs. Now we have the insurance centers entry. And there's several more vehicles, and then we'll have another float. And a very large band downstream. We'll pick up here in a little bit. All right, we want to thank once again our major sponsors of today's events while things are slowing down. Prodigy, fiber to the home, the way internet should be, lightning fast fiber optic technology. And by Mon Health, Preston Memorial Hospital, your close to home family hospital. You don't have to leave Preston County for the medical care you need. Also by Shop and Save. Over 80 independently owned and operated stores in West Virginia, Maryland, and New York and Ohio. 3 great stores here in Preston County, Reedsville, Terrata, and the newest store in the plaza in Kingwood. Right now we see the sheriff or sheriff running for office. Sheriff-elect. Scott Spiker. Honesty and integrity, Scott Spiker. And he's followed closely by a float. We're trying to pick up who this is.
I want to say it's going to be the Coug.
I think it's the Valley baseball team. Valley Fuels.
County champions must be the sponsors, Cornerstone.
A lot of good-looking kids on there having a good time. Let's get back out here, because right now it's the Mountaineer Middle School Marching Band.
Valley District Search and Recovery royalty.
All right, from Morgantown, West Virginia, it's the Mountaineer Middle School Marching Band. They're stopped and playing for the guys along the sidewalks. It's filled up pretty well, Peg. They're 3 deep on both sides now. Here comes that wind. Well, if we had someone with a ladder, they could get the one camera cleared up.
Break here. I'm just going to mention Junior Princesses one more time. Paisley Adams was the daughter of Jeremiah and Samantha Adams of Brewster Mills. Livy Baker, Jim and Sue Main, granddaughter. April Main is the mom from Aurora. Kylie Barr, daughter of Matt and Stacy Barr of Kingwood. Alexis Jonna Lynn Goss, daughter of Brian and Daly Goss of Kingwood. Caitlin Gribble, daughter of Watson and Roberta Gribble of Fellisville. Josie Higginbottom, daughter of Philip and April Higginbottom of Brewston Mills. And Olivia Hillary, daughter of Dale and Alyssa Hillary of Kingwood. There we have the 2024 Valley District Little Ambassador, Isabella Pfizer. Her beautiful mom, Emma, hanging on to her for dear life.
Oh, we had to do some repairs.
Miss Search and Recovery, Haley.
And that's Kent Snyder, electrical inspector, Morgantown Electrical. He did a lot of work for us with the Reedsville Fire Department.
Mini Miss Valley District, preteen Miss Valley District, Isabel DeBerry and Marley DeBerry.
All right, here they come, the South Middle School Stallion Marching Band. Looking good from Morgantown, West Virginia. I like the way the drums, their Stallion logo on the side of their drums, it really looks nice.
KAC Ministries.
Welcome aboard. It's a nice float. Well designed. Right behind that,
On Target Academy.
Yeah. Kingwood Southern Baptist Church. You know, this is a very good turnout as for this parade today compared to what the weather was this morning when all these people had to come here.
Well, I was seeing on Facebook these people from out of town, they were wanting to come and see the music stage and eat buckwheat cakes and see the parade, and they were asking all these questions. Is the event still on for today? Well, they've never been to Preston County before, obviously.
Yeah, a little rain doesn't bother the people of Preston County. This Buckwheat Festival parade goes on and on and on all the time.
Okay, while we're waiting for the next unit to come down, more junior princess info. Addison Moyers, daughter of Moose and Kimberly Moyers of Brewston Mills. Blair Rhodes, daughter of Brock and Jessica Rhodes of Tunnelton. Kaylee Ringer, daughter of Richie and Nikki Ringer of Brewston Mills. Laura Stemple, daughter of Bradley and Kimberly Stemple of Terralta. Nora Taylor, daughter of Tony and Sybil Taylor of Howesville. Macy Thomas, daughter of Willie and Tammy Thomas, and the late Brittany Thomas of Kingwood. And Aubrey Welch, daughter of Travis and Kelly Welch of Albright.
I believe that's the Strutters Baton Twirling Group.
And that's a new group, isn't it, that formed here in Preston County?
Well, they're having fun.
Yeah, they're having a good time. So good for the kids to get out and off of the computers and off of their phones and have some real social fun. Baby Miss Tucker County Fair, Adley Bryson.
And we have the Kingwood Friends up
Of the public library.
There we go.
With
And
Citizen of the Year, Dick Schaefer.
they say Dick.
Hey, Dick!
Dick Schaefer, Citizen of the Year.
Everybody knows Dick. He's just, you know, he's a real card.
All right.
I believe this is
Suncrest Middle School Marching Band from Morgantown, West Virginia.
We'll have to watch for Miranda's son. He's the tall one in the drums. Maybe it's not Suncrest, because I don't see it.
I thought I saw Suncrest. What's it say right there?
Suncrest.
Okay. All right, we got a vote for Betsy for West Virginia Senate.
If a smile gets your vote, she's got a bunch of them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here's an entry from the Stonewashed Laundromat. Newest laundromat outside of Kingwood. Up next to the plaza.
Down where Shop and Save is.
Yeah. Yeah, 169 Plaza Court, Kingwood.
They have tanning beds, drop-off laundry, pick up your laundry. I haven't been in there, but I've heard it is very, very nice.
Franco's Bakery from Hunley Street in Masontown.
And we know that they're excellent.
Yes, we've gotten pepperoni rolls from Frank, and they were excellent. Man, were they good. You have to try out his bakery on Hunley Street in Masontown.
And the peanut butter fudge went right to my scale the next day.
Next entry's from the Beauty Barn Salon in Preston, HVAC.
Loving memory of Renee Summers.
All right, here comes the next band, and they are a sharp-looking group from Lewis County High School, the Lewis County Marching Minutemen. Wow, look at those outfits, Peg. That is a sharp-looking band. The Minutemen.
They need elastic straps for those hats in this wind.
Yeah.
Wonder how many flew off.
I don't know.
I bet there's a lot of bobby pins in there.
Good looking group out of Weston, West Virginia. So they came up the interstate about an hour and a half to get here.
As I was leaving the house,
charter buses. This is probably
one of them.
what was on the charter bus.
Lewis County Minutemen Marching Band. Shout out to my cousin Kathleen from down in Weston. I tell you what, they're having a hard time holding on to those flags.
Those flags, yeah.
Wow. All right, here comes I Am Fit, Mind, Body, and Soul. That's the newest owner that bought I Am Fit over here in the plaza in Kingwood.
Well, I could show you what those abs look like if I just took my shirt up a little bit.
Okay.
She's awesome.
She is. A lot of work went into that.
That's for sure.
Followed by GMS Construction. And I'm not sure who they're pulling along here. They're going to flip the sign back over for us. The Preston Bulldogs.
You don't call that Pop Warner anymore. I don't know if it's just youth football.
Yeah. Youth football.
Wasn't that a thing one time, Pop Warner?
Yeah,
Okay.
there still is a Pop Warner. Wow.
Well,
We're going to lose something here in a minute if this keeps up.
I have bruises on the back of my head
There went part of our paperwork. So
again.
there comes another bunch through from the Gators, I believe. Or is that the Cougars? I believe that's the Cougars from down in Masontown, their football team. Some of this stuff's just going to have to go. I can't do anything with it. Wow.
This could be Lincoln
I don't think so. I don't
or
believe.
Valley.
Don't sure. I don't see a banner. So. It's Fairmont, maybe Fairmont State. I believe that's the Fairmont State Falcon Marching Band. Yep, Fairmont State University. Yeah, that's who it is.
Y'all have no clue. We've got sodas tipping over and flying away, papers flying away, ink pens rolling down the street.
I'm worried about our tent just collapsing on us any second.
I feel like I'm in the Wizard of Oz or whatever, and we could just like...
Hey, we're doing our best here, people. All thanks go out to Mountain Digital, Hometown TV, all the folks from Tri-State Productions out here working hard today.
We have the Gators going by.
Been here in the rain, setting up all morning, trying to get these shots for you.
Put your phone on that.
I'm trying to. I have something to hold it down.
The White Panthers.
Or WPYFL Panthers.
West Preston Youth Football League.
Yeah, there we go.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if White Panthers, if that's flag football or the Pee-wees. You know, we talked earlier about the unified band, and you wondered if they could split up and go back into their respective bands, and I believe we got another answer right here, because upcoming is the West Preston Middle School Marching Band.
I personally hope they're all going back to their own, because it makes More entertainment for the parade route. Makes the parade longer. It has more families involved. Makes the festival bigger.
Yeah, I like to see all the middle school bands be able to go out during the summer and to some of these other local places and add more bands to their little parades.
There's the Panthers cheerleaders. Hats off to members of the Kingwood Volunteer Fire Department, Matt Borrow, Harry Hayes III, Tim Calvert, Joe Smith, Michael Schaefer, Tommy Robinson, Ethan Rousey, Tommy Robinson, Scott Bexfield, and Marshall Barlow. Y'all have done a wonderful job. Board of Directors, Roger Hardesty, Darwin Tichnell, Stanley Stoniker, Scott Bexfield, Bill Lindley, Ned Stone, and David Brown. Thank you so much.
We're going to have to give it to the assistant chairman. We rode him off, but the rain quit. So when they're getting that parade in.
I think he was just teasing us a little bit.
I think so. Yeah, this is the DAR Cheat River chapter.
Daughters of American Revolutionary. Or Revolution, sorry. Don't forget to put that in my obituary because I'm a member of DAR.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you are a daughter. There's tear out of towing. Uh-oh, something just blew apart down there. I don't know what that was. Somebody's shooting maybe stuff out of a cannon here.
Shirts or something.
T-shirts. That's the tear out of youth leg going by. They're loading them up, getting ready to fire off. That's the Bud Light T-shirt mobile. They're got one of those cannons, and they're gonna fire some T-shirts out. And then right behind that, there goes one.
Change a life, donate a car. Call 1-866-GIVE-CAR.
Jobs and hope.
Don't want anybody to go unrecognized. One of the favorite things of the Buckwheat Festival are the famous French fries.
Yes.
The officers and operators of the French fry stand, Susie Sheets, Sylvia Liston, Christina Teeter, and Jennifer Spiker. Thank you, ladies.
They do a wonderful job. I love those French fries.
No vinegar, no ketchup, lots of salt. West Virginia Northern Rail Trail.
That's Miss Fireworks. Terry Felton?
I think it's Tori Felton. I'm not sure. I can't read the writing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Last night, Fireman's Day Parade. Marty Borrow was the chairman and Leroy King was the assistant chairman. The parade marshal was Scott Bexfield, and the Fireman's Day Committee advisor was Ethan Rousey. The coronation official for King Fireman was Rob Liston. Rob was King Fireman last year.
Yes. Rob has been a member at Albright for a while. He was also a member at the Reedsville Volunteer Fire Department, and he still comes up and helps out a lot for a lot of our events, like our gun bashes, things like that. Shout out to Ethan Rousey, the new fire chief here in the Kingwood Volunteer Fire Department. He's had his hands full getting things organized for this festival with everything that's went on. Here's the FFA, Preston FFA. A lot of people that we don't have time to read the sign as it goes by. Another unit of the FFA coming by, a nice McCormick Farmall tractor pulling that. And the Preston County Chamber of Commerce float. That's a windy day to sit in the park. Huh.
Business of the Year is Riffle Farms. Emerging Business of the Year, Haynes Farming and Custom Meat Nonprofit. Arthurdale Heritage, and Ambassador of the Year, Preston County Inn. I think that's what that said.
Hey, we got a school bus. Preston County now hiring drivers. So if you would like a career in school bus driving, get a hold of them. They've got some openings. And a couple wreckers coming through here, I believe, from different locations.
Senior Princesses Shayla Brandt is the daughter of Billy and Stacy Brandt of Reedsville. Grace Cummings, daughter of Chad and Donna Cummings of Kingwood. Abigail Hubbard, daughter of Rick and Melody Hubbard of Aurora. Aries Jennings, daughter of Jody Bell and Trampus Jennings of Fellows-ville. Mariah Legear, daughter of Josh and Kayla Dodge of Terra Alta. Kendra Nazelrod, daughter of Matthew and Kristen Nazelrod of Terra Alta. Madison Taylor, daughter of Derek and Mackenzie Armstrong and Amber Taylor of Kingwood. And Harley Wilt, daughter of Mallory and Larry Wilt of Thornton.
Those are entries from Robert's Towing and Family Convenience Store just outside of Kingwood.
The only place around here that sells boiled peanuts.
Yeah.
So if you always went to the southern states and stopped and bought boiled peanuts and wish you had them up here, that's where you can find them. I think they have regular and Cajun. I have to stop and get some of those on my way home.
S. Marshall Wilson for Governor of West Virginia. Not sure what's...
These are all pretty self-explanatory, Terry. I'm going to go over the escorts again.
Okay.
Landon Balliard, son of Jeff and Leslie Balliard of Terra Alta. Lucas McVicker, son of Mike and Stenya McVicker of Arthurdale. Colson Hunter Manco, son of Dustin and Kelly Manco of Albright. Cole Turner, son of Buddy and Tina Turner of Kingwood. And Colin Wyatt, son of John and Ashley Wyatt of Kingwood. Congratulations to all of the court members.
Those units were from Riley's Family Homes LLC construction company. Another looks like youth football league coming into view. Hope you're enjoying the 82nd Preston County Buckwheat Festival School Day Parade from here in Kingwood. Terry Cochran along with Peg Cochran, your host today, as our pagers go off. That's the Squires football team and cheerleaders.
There's some nice size guys on there.
Yeah, that's the middle school.
If they hang in there a little longer till they get to the high school. Hallie Matheny. Lomas Preston, PHS, I think is what she is.
We're getting a lot of pages for trees down in different areas as this wind continues to blow and get stronger throughout the evening. We've got a wind advisory clear up to 10 p.m. tonight, so be careful out there wherever you are. And remember, try to get up here to Kingwood.
Mountaineer mascot, Miss Senling. Sorry.
That's okay. Trying to get out this evening to, they have the stage going, hopefully down on the fairgrounds tonight. All the arts and crafts are open down in the barns, and you need to come up and help out the Kingwood Volunteer Fire Department. Come eat buckwheat cakes and sausage.
Oh, and another
at the
thing,
community building.
They have the buckwheat waffle cones this year.
Oh, okay.
For the ice cream. So that's something new.
A lot of events on the fairgrounds to be seen and had. Right now, the pride of Preston County, the Preston High Marching Band, and I believe they will finish out today's school day parade.
You might notice that the front line holding the banner aren't wearing uniforms.
Yeah, I see that.
Not sure if, well, I know why.
Well, tell us.
Because these are all alumni of Preston High.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a list of names, but
there they are.
I do know that they are alumni. So thank you all for volunteering to do that.
Love seeing that Preston shield go by each and every year here at the Buckwheat Festival. Well, I hope everyone's had a great day today. Even though the weather wasn't very conducive, we did get a huge crowd out here today as the Preston High School Marching Night Band finishes out today's school day parade. Tomorrow's supposed to clear off, and hopefully we'll have a huge Farmers Day parade for you. Maybe we'll be able to get Air One up in the air with under the controls of Dan Sims tomorrow. We want to thank some of the people that's helped us out
Brett
today.
Brett Rhodes is helping us. Brad the Hitman Hart.
Yep.
Dan Sims. Steve Blake.
Steve Blake under the controls today from Mountain Digital. Did a wonderful job putting this on. I want to thank Brent Rhodes for coming out and filling in for us today. He's usually on an NBC crew somewhere.
This is minor
This
stuff
is minor
for
to him.
This is like a little kindergarten playground for him.
But he's having fun, and he's a hometown boy, so he knows how to help us take care of things. He jumped right in for us today. All right, it's tomorrow's coverage will be on the air here at
probably about 12:30, 12:40,
well,
somewhere
parade
like
starts
that.
at 12.
I mean, 11:30 or 11:40, somewhere.
Yeah, we'll be on the
there.
air about 11:45 tomorrow with the coverage of the Farmers Day parade. I want to thank each and everyone who watches Mountain Digital Hometown TV, youtube.com/Cable 7, and are also our other sponsors, Breeze Line on Channel 7 here in Preston County, and I believe 2001 in the Morgantown area, Cheat Lake area, and on Prodigy, Channel 10, broadcasting live as we go live on YouTube. So we want to thank our major sponsors, Prodigy, close to home, fiber to the home, and by Mon Health, Preston Memorial Hospital, part of the Vandalia Health Systems. And finally, Shop and Save. 3 great stores here in Preston County, Reedsville, Terrata, and the newest store in the plaza in Kingwood. Shop and Save, our 3 major sponsors. Without them, we wouldn't be here. Tell them thanks next time you see them. All right, we're going to close this out from this main street here in Kingwood. Tri-State Productions along with Mountain Digital Services Thanks for watching today, and we'll be back one more time for the Preston County Buckwheat Festival Farmers Day Parade. Thanks a lot, Peg, for all your help, and I know you'll be back here tomorrow. We'll try to get some more of those, all that stuff read out of that book.
Well, maybe, who knows? We might have real notes tomorrow.
Yeah, if someone can bring them to us. All right, we're going to close out here. Thanks a lot, everyone. See you tomorrow.
As a leader,